we're going to take a look at Andrew Harrington's October 12th, 2014 evaluation. We're going to see Andrew take off here full speed. We're going to see him now at half speed, 50%. And we're going to see him finally at 10%, and we're going to be able to break this down frame by frame. Watching him take off here, we're going to notice a few things. We're going to stop him about right here. Now, he's all out of sorts right away off the initial part, and this explains why he's not quicker than he should be off the gun. You see how he's collapsing his chest down and out, opening it up. The elbow is getting extended from the body, causing the hand to go in front of the body of the chest there, and then all that makes his chest and his shoulders off axis, and you can see there indicated by the top blue line how off axis. So right away, we got a lot going on here that we need to work out for him as he takes off. We're going to go a little bit more forward here, and we're going to take a look here. Now, basically the blue line should go from basically the belly button on, and it should split the eyes, and you can see how he's kind of almost playing peekaboo there with the line, how he's kind of coming around it. That just shows you how offline we are, off axis we are, and this is again right away. This is about 5 yards out. So those things are kind of telltale signs for us about what we need to work on to help him with that initial quick burst that he'll need on that field. Going forward a little bit more, we're going to work our way down Andrew's body and kind of take a look more towards the lower half here. And he's a relatively tall, lanky kid, but he's not using his length to his advantage yet. He's got a really low knee drive. He's also leaning over the knees a little bit too long, but that's driving his knee down, so which is shortening his stride. We want him to be able to get a full stride so that we can cover as much ground per step as we can without overstriding. So we're going to have to work on his knee drive, and this could be caused by poor hip flexor strength, and we'll work on that in our training sessions with Andrew. Again, here you'll notice flipping and flaring the foot out. It's pretty extreme actually in his case. You'll see how offline that toe is pointed way over there towards that wall, towards that sandbag, and you can see the correct line indicated by the green. This causes a lot of pressure on the hips, the ankles, and the knees, and this can cause an overuse injury, but this is also a very slow move as far as speed. So again, working our way from the top to the bottom, we're going to have to kind of reconstruct his running form so we can get him the speed that he needs on that field. Since he's doing privates, that'll definitely help. You'll notice here, these are some guys that are the fastest guys in the world, and it's just a good thing to look at their form. You can see how he's using his arms. He's got his toe pointed straight up, knee is straight, knee drive is high. You'll notice here, Usain Bolt here, great knee drive, but if you notice how he strides out, he's not overstriding as he strikes on the balls of his feet, and his feet are striking directly underneath him, which is what you want. Again, there's another angle here, him driving his elbows, creating a lot of momentum with his upper body. Everything's in line, straight, perfect, landing on the balls of his feet. Everything is the way it should be, and this is what we want to mimic for Andrew going forward. Andrew, vertical leap, he probably maybe could do a little bit better than this. He has a poor technique, and we need to show him kind of how to jump properly, and this will help him with his headers when he's on the field playing. And if you've got an athlete that's explosive as far as being able to jump far or jump high, they're going to be explosive on their first 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. So that's something that we want to improve as much as we can. So we want that vertical and that standing broad jump to increase however high we can get it. And however far we can get it on the standing broad jump. His lateral speed was decent. We still have some technique things we want to work on. He's kind of opening up his hips, and you'll see how he kind of skipped over. We want to keep him with those feet a little bit more straight, hips squared up, and there he is again, taking off, kind of running. So really kind of 2 of those reps wouldn't even have counted, but and this is just a good sign for us to see kind of how he's moving. Here we're going to take a look at his scores. Upper body strength, we need to get a little bit more there. A score to 20 on the push-ups. Plank time, his core needs to be stronger, and that's where a lot of that power in the leg as for running and kicking comes from. Again, we talked about the vertical being higher. Now that 10-yard needs to get down to the 1s, 20 should be down mid-3s, and then we need to get that 40 definitely down to the 6s. So we got a lot of work to do, but since he's going to be working with us for at least 6 months, I definitely feel like we can help this. Stretching for him is key going forward as well.